Hi, water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and those cross-watching, welcome to your Tarot Love Messages. Today we're going to take a look at and see what's going on with the silence between the two of you, okay? So we want to go ahead and see what their, or perhaps your silence is saying, okay? Why there's no contact or no communication, why they're not reaching out or not responding, just, what's really going on here. This is going to be a general reading, guys, so please just keep that in mind. If you're after a personalized tarot reading with myself, please feel free to reach out and inquire. I will list my email address below the video where the show more section is. Okay, guys, with all of that being said, let's go ahead and begin. Some interesting energies already. Okay, so you do have a bit of air energy here, and of course air governs mental energy. So even though there's no contact or no communication right now, or even though the two of you aren't doing a whole lot of talking with one another, it feels like there will be some future contact or there will be some future communication. I feel like there will also be a lot of mental clarity with regards to what's really going on with your current situation. So just because things seem a little bit uncertain now between the two of you, a little bit ambiguous, a little bit disorientating even, I feel like within the very near future, because swords are, much more, if we were to correlate it to a time frame, swords are a much more faster moving energy than the suit of pentacles or the suit of cups, right? Swords governs air energy. Think when the wind blows, it happens very quickly. So it may just be a matter of days or perhaps weeks before I feel like you're going to either hear from this person or before you might receive some information, whether directly from your person or from connecting energies concerning their feelings for you. Perhaps even a little bit of insight. There could also be communication from the universe here about this specific person that's coming in for you, or you might be already, these synchronicities might already be around you, but perhaps some of you are not receptive, okay? Because the universe is constantly talking and communicating with us, but sometimes when we get in our own head too much, we don't necessarily respond to the communication. We're not receptive here. We're not in receptive mode, and therefore we're not seeing all the signs and synchronicities that are coming in, especially concerning this person or concerning your situation with them. I do feel like this, I'm seeing that this is an energy here with the Four of Wands. This is an energy who does want to, it feels like they want to come home to you. So if the two of you are romantically involved with each other and you've had a bit of a discord or a disconnection with one another here, there's been something a little bit uncomfortable, something that's obviously wedged a bit of space and distance between the two of you. It feels like this person wants to make their way back to you, wants to make a return to you. It's also an energy of joy. It's an energy of harmony here. It's a homecoming, isn't it? So I do think if there is a bit of a disharmony right now, the winds of fate are going to blow your way, and I feel like you will once again achieve a sense of harmony in this connection here. So, I feel like it's a really good card to have here, especially for those of you that are a disconnection, because this is a homecoming, it's a reunion here, it's a reconnection here. It's a time where, and some of you might really be stressing, or you might just really have this person on your mind a lot, and you have to understand, just because they're not communicating with you, it doesn't mean that they're not thinking about you. I mean, look at you, you've got a lot of air energy here, so they are thinking about you here, and they do want to, it feels like this is someone who wants to come back to you, or this is someone who wants to get closer to you. Now, for some of you, I feel like there is someone else involved. So there's just more than two energies here. So there could be a third person. Now, this could be that you're in a relationship or you're in a marriage or partnership here with someone else, or it could be your romantic energy. Maybe they're already in a relationship with you, in a partnership here with someone else, and it just feels like, because I'm getting a distance here, so either geographical distance or an emotional distance. And this is someone, even though they're with someone else here, this is someone who can't help but think about you. Okay, this is someone who can't help but give in to their feelings here. And it just feels like, and this is why I'm getting harmony, that I'm getting the notion of harmony, right? Or balance, rather. It just feels like there's a bit of a disharmony, not because there's conflict or tension between the two of you. If any tension at all, it would be sexual tension, but it just feels like there's maybe someone else in the picture here that's causing a bit of a, imbalance or a bit of a disharmony in this connection. And I feel like what this person and you want is to somehow come together, but right now they're just not sure how it's going to happen, because they're attached to someone else, or you're attached to someone else. And even though they're hoping to get intimate with you, hoping to get close to you, they don't know how to approach this situation. They don't know what to do here, especially with the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords in reverse here. They're a little bit confused, okay? They could be confused about their emotions towards you. They could be confused as to, if this person hasn't reached out and hasn't come forward with their feelings here, they may be questioning just how strong their feelings are for you, or whether or not you reciprocate in return. It just feels like they're not seeing things very clearly. Neither are you. And the fact that you haven't necessarily reached out and they haven't necessarily reached out, I think this is what's really fueling and adding to this confusion here. I do see this person like writing and deleting their messages to you. I do feel like this is someone who's been wanting to reach out to you on so many occasions, but they don't know what to say, or they don't know if it's a good thing. So this is a sign, especially with the crescent moon over here in the corner, this is a sign that you need to trust your intuition, as does your person, because the both of you feel some type of way about each other. The both of you have what feels like a connection, what feels like emotions and feelings towards one another. And you're both quite confused, right? You're probably watching, a lot of tarot readings, or you're probably thinking about them a lot and just going over the conversations you have in your head. But what's really going to help you and this person gain some clarity, or at least gain some insight into how the two of you feel, is trusting your intuition on this. Okay, so trust me when I say trust your intuition. I feel like you'll come out on the right side of this. Yeah, it just feels like there's someone else here. To me, it feels like there's someone else. And do you know what? It's driving them crazy. It's driving them crazy that they didn't meet you earlier in life. It's driving them crazy that, you're not saying anything, and that you're hard to read. That's the other thing. You're coming up as, even though they feel like you have a very warm nature, when it comes to your emotions, you're coming up as the King of Swords, someone who's very cool, calm, collected. And not that you display an icy demeanor, but you're very hard to read, and they don't know whether or not you're crushing on them, or whether or not, if they do make a move, it would be the right thing to do. So you're a little bit like of a hard shell. You're hard to read, and that's the other thing that's driving them nuts. It's like, if only they had some, a green light from you, if only they had something to go by, I feel like your person would then make a move. I feel like I'm seeing you're communicating. I'm seeing you're seeing this person very soon. So you're going to be seeing them. It could be because you guys work together. It could be because you have an appointment with this person. Or it could be because you've got some sort of social invitation coming up where they're going to be in attendance. You're going to see this person very soon here. I'm also seeing that this is going to be and maybe it's because this homecoming that's coming up in your reading here, maybe it's because you haven't seen this person for a while, and suddenly you guys are going to get reconnected together. They're going to feel really good about seeing you. In fact, they're really excited about seeing you, and I get that you're really excited about seeing them next. Again, the feeling is mutual here. They feel great. You make them feel really good about themselves. They feel great when they're with you. They love your energy. They're very attracted to your energy. But this silence between the two of you is, I think, and I don't think it's so much that you're ignoring each other. I don't think it's that, and I don't think it's like a silent treatment. That's not what I get. I just think this is an energy where this person wants, look at all this, you know, air energy, mental energy. This person has you on their mind a lot, and they have so much to communicate with you. They have so much to say, but they don't know. They're so confused, and they don't know how to go about that. So I think it's, you know, it's not like a strategic type of silence, you know, they want to crawl under your skin. It's just that you're not saying nothing, they're not saying nothing, and you're both kind of holding back because it's this indecisive and this rather confused type of energy here. They could be trying to hide their feelings from you. They could feel like they're unable to move forward in this situation, and they feel a little bit stuck here. They feel like they may need additional information. Yes, that's exactly what they feel like. They need some sort of additional information, which I think additional information means, for instance, they want to know that, you know, you feel this way about them, or they want to know that you'd happily accept and not reject their advances, and that you're into them, and that, you know, them making a move would be the right thing. So it just feels like they're a little bit overwhelmed by their emotions for you. They're really crushing on you, but it just feels like they don't know what to trust and what's right for you and what's right for them in the situation. I do see them, it feels like they have a really close connecting energy, like a friend or a loved one, or even like a colleague, who I feel like they're sharing a lot of their feelings with regarding the situation, and, you know, they're trying to see things from your perspective as well. But I think what needs to, like, something needs to happen in order for the situation to move forward, in order for the silence to come to an end, or in order for them to reach out and communicate. So I don't know whether it means you have to be the first one to do it. You have to make some sort of move to kind of, it doesn't have to be a big, bold, drastic move, but at least something little to just, you know, give them a bit of a poke, give them a little bit of a nudge along, tell them that you're interested, tell them that, you know, you're keen to maybe set up a date with them, or, you know, go grab coffee or lunch. Just keep it casual, keep it very light, because I think that's where this is, you know, that's a good way to start, so you guys don't feel so much pressure. Don't put pressure in yourselves, okay? Just, and again, if they are in a relationship, they're not encouraging you to do the wrong thing. I think at the end of the day, you know, you just need to trust your intuition, whatever it's telling you. So even if your intuition, you know, if the cards here don't necessarily line up with your intuition, I'd rather that you supplement the tarot guide messages, you know, with your intuition instead, because that is never going to steer you wrong. I'm such a big believer in intuition, and that will never do wrong by you. Okay, guys, and these are your messages. Thanks so much for watching and listening. Please share your support by liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. For those of you interested in a reading, feel free to inquire. Good luck, guys. Bye for now.